What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Also, welcome to the first NASCAR news story video of 2020. I am a few days late on this story, so I want to apologize for not being up to date on this story. And this is a very important story, but I want to get it out to you guys. So, we're going to be talking about the 2020 Aero package for the short tracks. It is expected to be revealed in the coming weeks before the season starts that they're going to reveal a new short track package. Here is the story from Adam Stern. This comes from Adam Stern, by the way. Adam Stern says the NASCAR is expecting to reveal a new short track Aero package for 2020 Cup Series season in the coming weeks, per sources, with the main changes being the spoiler and splitter area of the cars. Teams have agreed to make the changes in its bid to improve on-track action. What does he mean by that? I believe that they are going to be shortening up the splitter of the car, and they are going to be shortening up the spoiler of the cars. Whether you liked it or not, the package this year, the short track racing was very, very subpar and was not very good. There was a lot of really bad short track races in 2019. Compared to 2018, where even though I think the 1.5 mile races in 2018 were kind of garbo in 2018, the racing in 2019-18 on the short tracks, I should say, was really, really good. There was some of the best racing. And with the potential of a lot of short tracks coming on the schedule in 2021, I think it's very important that the 2020 package, especially for the short tracks, especially since the final race of the season is going to be at ISM, which is going to have the short track package most likely, they're going to need to have a better package. And I think it's very important that NASCAR gets this package correct. You know, at least the short track Aero package, for that matter. I think 2020 can be a really good year if they get it right. And I think it's going to be a very fun season. I mean, we had some classic races in 2018. You had the Martinsville races were really, really good. Bristol was really good in 2018. Richmond had good races. This year's races on the short tracks last year, I mean, ISM, Denny Hamlin at one point had a 15-second lead at ISM with the package this year. So, because the gigantic-ass spoilers cause a big air turbulence to go into the back of the cars. Cars behind could not make passes because there was dirty air in front of them. The big spoilers caused that dirty air. Also, the splitters caused that dirty air a little bit as well. Not as much of the spoilers, but the splitter did cause some of that dirty air problems as well. If you reduce the splitter a little bit, and you get rid of that big-ass spoiler, and you get it down to almost where we were in 2018, I think it's going to be really important that they get this right. Because if they do get it right, we're going to have some of the best racing in 2020. I think 2020, if they get this package, again, get it smaller, you're going to have one of the best years of racing. Because you do not really need to change at all the package for the 1.5 mile and the 2 mile racetracks. Because the racing on the 1.5 mile last year in 2019 was awesome. You had amazing races like Kansas. You had really good races like Chicagoland, the Coca-Cola 600, the All-Stars, even though they did have some elements of the next-gen car in there. I think, in general, I just wanted the racing on short tracks to be good again. That's the bread and butter of NASCAR racing. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if they want to get this package right, and if they want fans to come to the sport, this package has to be really, really good for 2020. You know, I want the sport to succeed as much as everyone else does. And I thought that, like I said, I am a huge fan of a pretty avid supporter of this package. But even I had to admit, the short track racing in 2019 was absolutely horrible. The only exceptions to this one, I have to say, was the Bristol races. But Bristol, it doesn't matter what package you bring to Bristol, because the racing on the short tracks, regardless at Bristol, it's just an exception to every racetrack. We had dirty air at Martinsville. We had dirty air at Martinsville, guys. How is that possible? We should not have dirty air at Martinsville. So let's get it right, and let's make sure we have a good package for this year. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Turn notifications on so you know if a video does go live on my channel. Let's try to get to 100 subscribers. I'd really appreciate you guys did support the channel. Follow me on all my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Links to description below that. And comment below how excited you are for the 2020 NASCAR season and how you think they should do the 2020 Aero package for short tracks. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.